I'll go back to Klopp's gone since it's episode 12, and it's the Newcastle game. So this is the game that we played after we went rampant on Southampton 6-1. So this was on the Sunday. It was the 6th of December 2015, and it was 4 o'clock kickoff. There was 52,000 at St James's Park. The man of the match was YNWA. So early December on Tyneside, a cold, still afternoon beneath the floodlights of St James's Park, and Liverpool arrive full of confidence after smashing 6 at Southampton in midweek. Klopp's Reds are starting to look dangerous. Fans can feel it, but this is the Premier League. Nothing comes easy, especially away on the desperate Newcastle side, fighting near the bottom. Klopp, coat zipped up to his chin, greets Steve McLaren with a grin on the touchline. He knows the challenge. Deep defence, hostile crowd, and a team with nothing to lose. So Liverpool's team was Mignolet, Klein, Skirtle, Lovren, and Moreno in defence. Midfield was Lucas, Shan, and Milner. And then up front we had Coutinho, Firmino, and Benteke. On the bench was Sturridge, Ibe, Origi, Lallana, and Allen. Newcastle start with Wijnaldum, Sissoko, and Perez looking to hit on the break. So the first half, from the whistle, it's cagey. Liverpool see most of the ball, but struggle to find rhythm on a heavy winter pitch. Coutinho tests Elliott with a curling shot early on, but it's saved comfortably. At the other end, Perez fires wide after a slip from Lovren. The game lacks tempo. Klopp's arms are waving. He's demanding intensity, pressing, and movement. Newcastle sit deep, 10 men behind the ball, frustrating every press. On 34 minutes, Benteke should score. Moreno swings in a perfect cross. Belgium rises unmarked and heads over. Klopp throws his head in his hands. Half time, 0-0. Flat first, 45. Liverpool dominant in possession, but toothless in front of goal. The second half, Klopp sends them out with a glare that says it all. Wake up. But it doesn't change much. The wind picks up. Passes go astray, and the Geordie crowd senses a shock. 69th minute disaster. A Newcastle breakdown. The right, the cross deflects up, and Martin Sturtle sticks out a leg, trying to clear. The ball loops beyond Mignolet and into the top corner. Own goal, 1-0 Newcastle. The stadium erupts. Klopp stares at the turf. He claps furiously, urging his side to respond. 74 minutes, Liverpool think they've let their level. Moreno smashes home a stunning half volley from outside the box, but the flag's up, offside against Alberto Moreno after a tiny deflection. In the build-up, VAR didn't exist then. The decision stands. Klopp laughs in disbelief on the sideline, muttering, "Come on." Liverpool push hard. Sturridge comes on for Benteke. Ibe replaces Firmino, and the Reds throw everything forward. 83rd minute, Sturridge curled one inches wide. Milner's drive saved low by Rob Elliott. And deep into stoppage time, Newcastle strike again. 90+3, the finish. Moussa Sissoko races clear on the right and squares for Gini Wijnaldum, who chips delicately over Mignolet. 2-0 Newcastle. Game over. Klopp shakes McLaren's hand. Expression somewhere between frustration and disbelief. Post-match, speaking afterwards, Klopp was blunt. We were not good enough in any department today. The better team won. It's football. You can't play like we did and expect a result. He refused to blame individuals defending Skirtle after the own goal. He said, "It happens. We lose together. We learn together." So this was the reaction of BBC Sport. So they said, "Lifeless Liverpool stunned by struggling Newcastle." Sky Sports recalled it a step backwards after weeks of progress. For Newcastle, Wijnaldum was the hero, energetic, composed, and everywhere. For Klopp, it was a reminder that rebuilding a team takes time. So the closing statement, full time, Newcastle 2, Liverpool 0. No heavy metal football here, just the grind of winter and lessons to learn. But every setback builds belief, and Klopp's Reds would bounce back stronger. From doubters to believers, sometimes you have to stumble before you rise. So episode 13 is the Europa League against FC Sion. So as we know, we're already through to the last 32, aren't we? So this game was basically like a friendly, wasn't it? That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment on this game. How did you feel about it? Were you there? Can you tell me what the atmosphere was like? That's it for now. Take it easy.